Today we are diving deep into one of the most emotional, terrifying and lore-heavy moments in all of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, the climax where Ichigo Kurosaki finally unveils his true Bankai, and Orihime Inoue proves why she is a true ride or die. Unlike someone from another anime.
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
Yuhabaha thought he had absolute control over the universe. He thought he could break their spirits, tear apart reality, and rewrite history as he pleased. But he made one massive error. He deeply underestimated the two people whose powers completely defy the rules of existence. As the battle begins, Yuhabaha immediately realizes that Orihime's defensive ability, Santen Kishun, is a massive problem. Her shield isn't just stopping attacks, it is actively rejecting Yuhabaha's spirit pressure and cornering his offensive options in real time. Recognizing that he can't easily bypass her defenses through normal means, Yuhabaha shifts to psychological and physical torture. He turns his assault directly onto Orihime, piercing her body over and over again. He deliberately bleeds her dry, forcing her to expend every last drop of her spiritual energy just to stay conscious. But the physical pain isn't even the worst part. Yuhabaha forces her to sit there, helpless and bleeding, watching Ichigo get absolutely savagely beaten right in front of her. He wanted her to fall into complete, irrecoverable despair. He wanted her to feel total powerlessness so her spirit would break. But Yuhabaha fundamentally misunderstood Orihime Inoue. Her power doesn't come from aggressive spirit pressure or pride, it comes from her absolute, unwavering love and determination to protect Ichigo. I mean, look at that face, damn she's such a baddie. Unlike some Sakura I know. Instead of collapsing, she grits her teeth through the agony, holds her ground, and continues to stand as the unshakable pillar Ichigo needs to unleash his ultimate form. With Orihime holding the line, Ichigo finally unleashes his true, unrestricted power, Tensa Zangetsu in its actual Bankai state. Bankai. Up until now, every Bankai Ichigo used was a fabrication, a fraction of his strength allowed through by the Quincy spirit inside him acting as Old Man Zangetsu. When Ichigo releases True Bankai, his two-dual Zanpakuto, representing his Quincy side and his hollow side, fuse together into a single massive white blade encased in a dark frame linked by a chain. This visual design carries Tite Kubo's deepest thematic lore, the black and white duality. Throughout Bleach, black represents the Shinigami, while white represents both the Quincy and the Hollow, Ichigo's inner white hollow. Historically, these forces were in constant conflict. Ichigo's True Bankai merges a pure white inner blade wrapped inside a pitch-black outer shell, signifying that he has completely bleached the boundaries separating these opposing forces into pure harmony. This moment encapsulates the literal title of the series. Bleach represents the removal of color to return to pure white, cleansing the contrast between life and death, Shinigami and Quincy, light and shadow. Ichigo doesn't choose between black or white. His true power bleaches the dividing line entirely. You can even see this clearly when Ichigo uses Getsuga Tensho in his True Bankai form. You see how the white bleach the black away. The intrinsic concept of Ichigo's True Bankai is the power to slash through fate itself. It bypasses causality to force a decisive outcome. Think back to his battle against Aizen. When Ichigo used the final Getsuga Tensho, he completely transcended the boundary of Shinigami and Hollow, allowing him to slice through the destiny created by the Hogyoku. True Bankai is that same transcendent fate-shattering power, but now fully mastered. This brings us to the ultimate piece of lore, why Ichigo and Orihime are the only two beings in the Bleach universe capable of defeating Yuhabaha. Yuhabaha is essentially a god using the Almighty. He sees every single future timeline like grains of sand, and he can reach into those futures, alter them, and bind them to the present. He literally dictates the chains of reality. Orihime's Rika operates under phenomenon rejection, Suten Kishun. She doesn't just heal wounds or block hits, she rejects events that have already happened, reverting reality back to a state before the damage occurred. When Yuhabaha uses the Almighty to alter a timeline and break Ichigo's sword or wound them, Orihime literally says no to that reality, erasing Yuhabaha changes. While Orihime rejects the broken realities Yuhabaha tries to enforce, Ichigo uses True Bankai to sever the fate Yuhabaha writes. Yuhabaha controls the world and its future, but Orihime rejects his present, and Ichigo destroys his future. Together, they don't just fight a villain, they literally break the world's chains. Studio Pierrot absolutely delivered on this fight, giving us the raw emotion, the brutal stakes, and the insane animation this arc deserved. Yuhabaha tried to engineer their despair, but instead he pushed the two most dangerous forces in existence right into a corner. What was your favorite moment from this episode? Did the black and white symbolism hit home for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe for more weekly breakdowns, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.